Honorable the President.
The President was in the National Assembly to answer questions for the first time this year. These included, amongst others, questions on crime, land reform, and the reconfiguration of government.
We'll work together to rationalize government departments, entities, and programs over the next 3 years. This work, which will review the role of all departments, including the Department of Public Enterprises, will inform the configuration of government going into the next administration.
Mr. President, are you in receipt of this report from the Department of Public Service Administration? If so, why have you done nothing about it since 2019?
The Department of Public Service Administration in April 2019 handed over to the President a substantive report on the macro reorganization of the state. It was never done.
Ramaphosa says the Public Enterprises Department will cease to exist in future when there is an establishment of the state-owned enterprise holding company.
Because their reconfiguration report had brought us to 28. And I wanted us to go below that 28. This time round, because we are dealing with two key problems. The one problem is electricity, and I did say that I would like to appoint a Minister of Electricity, which would increase the number of ministries to 29 from 28.
Ramaphosa was also called upon to fire Police Minister Bheki Cele due to the escalating crime rates, an invitation he has declined.
One of the things that this minister who you want to see dismissed is this the minister who raised the issue of the imbalance, should I call it imbalance, of the skewed ratio rather, the skewed ratio between police officers and the rise in our population.
The DA also reiterated its call for the devolution of police powers to be given to provinces.
In terms of Chapter 11 of the Constitution, the responsibility of the National Commissioner to control and manage the single National Police Service cannot be transferred to a member of the Provincial Executive Council or to a municipal council.
On international affairs, Ramaphosa says South Africa has taken over the chairmanship of BRICS and will use its role to fight for regional integration and multilateralism.
The BRICS countries agree that the United Nations must remain at the center of multilateralism and be reformed to make it more effective, more inclusive, and much more representative of the global community. This includes reform of the United Nations Security Council.
South Africa will host the BRICS summit in August. The President has also assured lawmakers that he will only assent the expropriation bill once he has satisfied himself that it is compliant with the Constitution. Ulelani Philip, SABC News, Parliament.